Man, I haven't done these in a while, so I actually, kind of forgot how to do intros.
Oh, yeah, you're up.
Yeah, you haven't done an intro in,
6 months.
4 months,
probably.
4 months.
Hi, everybody. This is Spicy Chicken Sammich. I am your host, surprisingly. My name is Carter. 2 beautiful guests with me. Would you like to introduce yourselves?
Hi, I'm Nathaniel. I am the third guy.
Hi, I'm Aiden. I'm the second guy, I guess. Thank you for second place. That was very kind of you.
Yeah, my pleasure.
I'm the one they don't announce on AFV when they're giving out awards. What?
We're not doing small talk anymore, are we?
What?
Shit.
No, I have things I want to talk about.
Oh, you want to talk? Oh, yeah. Let's have you talk about it.
Yeah, okay. I don't know if you noticed, but I have a tooth now.
Oh, shit. I didn't notice that.
Yeah, it's been a persistent thing that I have had dental problems. They have been a problem since I was 8 years old, this particular tooth, and it is finally in place for good. Really stoked, but also really paranoid because it is a surreal experience to bite into a burger and feel it everywhere except for one little bit of the arc in your mouth.
Oh, man.
Every time you do anything, you're like, did I break it? I guess I wouldn't be able because I can't feel it because it's a piece of porcelain in my head, but just every time I eat anything, I think I fucked up and I'm gotta go through it all again.
Jeez.
But there is one story from this escapade that I want to tell that I think you guys will get a lot out of. It involves drugs.
What?
So I know you'll enjoy it.
Sweet.
Okay, so it was sometime during the podcast's lifespan, within the last 6 months, I had an implant put in. Basically, I had the tooth taken out because it was rotting. It looked like death. There was a little pocket of something unnatural stuck to it. That's never going to leave my brain. I remember when they pulled it, the dentist was like, ooh, take a look at that. to her nurse assistant, and then they went and got a fucking camera and photographed it for the scrapbook, I guess. Which, when you're just staring up at the ceiling that's never what you want to hear.
It's like a barber saying,
Huh, interesting.
Yeah, or
Your disease, you get to name it.
it's like you don't want to be patient zero for anything. You don't want to be in the scrapbook.
Mm-mm.
After a bunch of hullabaloo, they put an implant in, which is a big metal screw hole, basically. That was in the summer. And for that, they gave me some pills to take before I got there. Some were mild, keep your blood pressure down and stuff for the surgery, keep you calm. And then one was pain relief. And that was a pill of, I believe, Valium.
Oh, no.
And that shit fucks you up.
Yeah.
I remember I took it and then I was sitting in a chair and I got up and I tried to start walking and then the floor rushed up at me and I was like, all right, yeah, I'm not driving. That was a formative experience for me because I was like, yeah, I'm pretty content not being a druggie if this is what it's like. So fast forward to this winter break when I got the implant put in, or the crown put on the implant, I should say. The whole hullabaloo, they wouldn't cap it for some reason, so I went to this new guy. It's a whole thing. They make you fill out this questionnaire. Are you pregnant? Do you have sickle cell? All this shit. Well, I get really paranoid because I don't want to fuck it up because if you say something wrong, then they question you and it might delay your surgery, right? Mm-hmm. So I wanted to be as honest as possible. And then one of the tally boxes was, in the last 6 months, have you taken pot? No. Heroin? No. Have you taken opiates? And so I was like, well, yeah, but it was for... So I checked it, and then I wrote in the margins, but it was for a dentist thing. Presumably you know how that is. I figured they might understand. Yeah, so that was kind of hanging over my head as maybe I shouldn't have confirmed that I've had opiate. Maybe I shouldn't have written that down. That might cause more fallout than I intended, especially because they might just scan it and not read the margins. I don't know. Fill the sheet out, sit in the chair, and then I'm just staring up at the ceiling, just waiting for the doctor to arrive. And he comes in the room and he's like,
Hey, how are you?
and I was just kind of staring off into space. So when he said that, I jumped and I was like, oh, hey, hi. I was really caught off guard by it because I was in my own little world. And then he's like,
So, PCP.
and I was like, I'm sorry, what? And he's like,
Your PCP, what about it? Or what about him?
and I was like, no, it was Valium. It was not PCP. It was Valium. And he's like,
What?
and so I'm like, no. Well, I'm not on acid. I'm not a fucking maniac. I was on Valium because the dentist gave it to me. It was a whole thing. I shouldn't have said it. That was stupid of me. I'm sorry for causing a ruckus. And he's like,
What the fuck are you... I'm gonna get the nurse.
and he just walks out. And I was like, what a fucking dick. How dare you come into a room and the first thing you say to me after hi is, you're on acid, right? That's so fucked. And I was just in the chair oh my God, why did I come here? I should have just known the dentist I was already with. And I was just like, man, what a dick. Personal care physician.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, yeah, you know what? I didn't realize that either.
Yeah.
And so... let's play that back from his perspective, shall we? He walks in a room and says hi, and I go, hi. And then he's like, so, who's your doctor? And I'm like, oh, I'm on acid. I'm on Valium. My other dentist gave it to me. And then he just walks out of the room because he thinks he's got a fucking drugged up maniac in his operating room. Yeah, so that's how I met the guy who put this thing in my head.
Nice.
Did you hit it off after that?
Yeah, it smoothed out pretty quickly, but probably thought I was deranged for a long time. Oh, hi. Oh. Yeah, and I was also wearing like Kid A socks and a Pink Floyd shirt, which are, you know, the two most sober bands that I can think of. Yeah, I was just staring off into space. Yeah, I could have fooled me.
Yeah, that's a little rough there.
But yeah, he put the tooth in. There was a part where he's like,
This might hurt a lot.
and sure enough, it hurt a lot. It didn't stop for like 3 days, but eventually it went away.
Ooh, I hate mouth pain.
It was actually the surrounding teeth. This one is not happy it has a neighbor now, but it's mostly subsided.
Gross.
Yeah, so that's my story.
Nice.
That's disgusting.
That's pretty gross.
I guess another thing to lead us in with, it's been really fucking cold here lately.
Oh yeah.
I hate to hit us with the how about that weather conversation, but it's been like really bad. We're in the Midwest. That's been established on this podcast before, but we're not as north as we could be. But this last week could have fooled me because it's been fucking atrocious. Over a foot of snow. Was working my job. Customers were fucking gone because who the hell would venture out in that shit? And a few people that did come in, they all said the same shit because it's a very specific type of person that wanders out to fucking JCPenney in that kind of weather. A lot of
people around here are just, they're cowards. I'm from Minnesota, by the way.
like, good for you, asswipe. Anyway, here's your fucking Pandora necklace.
Anyway, here's $20 onto your order.
Yeah, it's like a swear jar.
Yeah.
It's the 10,000 likes jar.
Just been home a lot. I'm glad to have you back on board today.
Yeah, I'm back in the studio. It's nice.
I'm just a little aggravated. That's it.
Yeah, and you've been covering yourself with a lot of Foo Fighters. Not helped, I imagine.
Oh yeah, I mean it's helped, but maybe I've been a bit more irritable. Just you said before, you listen to them when you want your ears to ring after a song.
Yeah, when you want the effects of blotting out the outside world to linger after you've stopped listening.
Yeah, and I kind of love that, but maybe.
Oh yeah, I love it too.
Maybe it's made me a little bit worse socially.
I don't know, dude. I just did an album thing, and it got me a lot of parasocial friends. So maybe there's room for you in that world.
I think I'm at about 26 albums right now. I'm getting worse.
I'm listening to all of them.
Yeah, there's like opening the floodgates point at like 20 where all of a sudden you want to listen to 10 albums a day and just have every opinion.
I don't know, it's fun. I really softened up on my views of rate your music, because before I was like, how can they not like this album? What a bunch of fucking uptight, fucking stick up the ass, fucking brick up the dick.
Yeah, they're uptight.
But it's like, no, that album does suck. I like it, but kind of got a point. They don't always have a point. Sometimes they're just angry, but
once you listen to In the Aeroplane Over the Sea, it will be over for you.
Yeah, I'll see you in a couple episodes whenever that happens.
Yeah.
I think I've said everything there is to say.
Cool.
What we doing?
There's a lot that we're doing, but first, it's been 4 months since we've done this.
Oh yeah.
Aiden, what's in front of you right now?
Well, it is the infamous squid hat.
Oh man, you know what time it is?
Oh shit, I haven't used the jingle in so long.
It's the Hat of Mystery.
Carter's Hat of Mystery.
Whoa!
Whoa! Oh yeah, the only time this mic is picked. It's a new mic, by the way. Hopefully it sounds good.
Look through that hat and pick out your favorite thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I just take them all out at once?
Yes.
Okay. I try to make this quiet. Oh my god, they're wet. Oh my god, they're wet.
It's a Hat of Mystery, man.
This is a glorified glory hole, is what it is.
Put your dick in it.
That is a chicken sandwich.
That's it.
All right, so I'm just gonna put this over here. Okay, so we got 4 things here. We got a bottom bun.
Yes.
A top bun.
Uh-huh.
A patty.
Yes.
And a toothpick. Does someone have their phone? Then get a picture of this so I can throw it up in the episode.
Yeah, I think throw it up is the correct terminology. It looks fucking gross.
Okay.
There's so many particles everywhere.
Yeah.
You gotta pick one.
I think the patty is the right choice here.
Yeah. And usually when we try to pick something funky, it winds up biting us in the ass.
Yeah, I imagine what he planned for was patty.
He's had like 4 months to remedy his approach to this, but my assumption is he didn't so I'm gonna go with Patty.
Damn, wow, you don't think I'm prepared at all? This is the 1-year anniversary of Spicy Chicken Sandwich.
It is an episode before.
I don't give a shit. It is the 1-year anniversary of Spicy Chicken Sandwich. So, to commemorate this, we have a lot of things today.
Okay, now we have a bunch of plates and a knife. Oh, God.
Would you like to see the second mystery, Aiden?
Why do I gotta do it? Okay, fine.
We are going to talk about our previous episodes of the podcast. Every 5 episodes that we talk about, we will be eating, appropriately, a chicken sandwich.
Oh my God, there's 6 of them. What the fuck?
Now, this is not interesting at all. This is just a chicken sandwich. Nate, could you remind me what the podcast is called?
Oh, I seem to remember. Isn't it called Spicy Chicken Sandwich?
Yeah, and isn't it weird that, like, these are only regular chicken sandwiches?
Oh no, did you buy a bunch of hot sauce? Is this the hot ones? It is the hot one set.
It is the hot one set. So we will be going in order, and I also got ranch.
I don't know what I expected. I've heard these are all fantastic hot sauces, by the way.
Yes.
So
Oh, yeah, so, yeah.
Well, except for the one, but
The
yeah.
one, yes.
I already own a bottle of this, but now we have another one.
Now we have another one.
Oh, Christ.
So,
Okay. I haven't eaten anything to hopefully get sick.
I brought the knife because we will be cutting the chicken sandwiches into thirds. You don't have to eat the entire chicken sandwich.
I'm sorry, thirds.
Yeah, I'll cut them properly into thirds.
Why are there 6? There are 5 bottles.
I don't know. Because, yeah.
Goes without saying, thank you to Sean and the rest of the First We Feast crew. This episode wouldn't exist without you.
Yeah, we worked with them.
How many episodes are there?
There are a total of 25 on the YouTube.
Oh my, you have an entire Word document.
I have a whole entire Word document. It's basically just the title of the episode, when it was released, and the description of the episode.
I definitely half-assed most of them, so...
Yeah, I was going to say, like, episode 21 onward, it's like one sentence.
It was because they kept getting cut off by the Spotify previews, so I kept making it shorter and shorter.
So now that it is our first 5, we must try the first hot sauce.
Okay, this is the classic hot sauce.
It is the garlic one.
It is flavored with garlic and Fresno,
Fresno.
which last I checked was a place, but go off, King. Yeah, this is a what on the spice scale? This is a 2. Oh, that
Fucking-
smells so good.
Ooh, yeah, that's a lovely hot.
Oh, yeah.
We are going to destroy these bottles over the course of the next couple of weeks, except for the one.
Yeah, we got
Just add that asterisk to every time I comment on the hot sauces as a whole.
Nice thirds there, asshat.
I'll get the smaller piece.
So,
Do we want to cheers or whatever?
I mean, they won't be able to see it, but...
Cheers, guys!
Here, Nate, take a photo of us cheersing, and then I'll just throw it up every time we cheers.
Okay.
Yeah.
It'll be great, trust me.
Cheers. Cheers.
Oh, that looks so gross.
And I will say, these sandwiches have been made by yours truly in a microwave,
Yeah,
so...
this looks jaundiced. Let's give it a shot.
All right, here we go.
Again, that terrifying mouth feeling I was talking about.
Yeah, that's,
Oh, yeah.
that's delicious.
Mm-hmm.
That is fantastic.
I love that. That's good.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna finish this. That's pretty tasty.
Should we have, like, some sort of relief for when we get later down the line?
I mean, I can grab milk, I guess.
Wow, you're being stingy about it.
We got a 1/10 full jug of milk and shot glasses.
I mean, I guess, yeah, if it's that full, but...
All right, so the first episode is Stand Your Ground.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
Well, rest in pieces. That episode sucks dick, and I'm so embarrassed that that's how we started.
Stand Your Ground was released on February 15th, and the description is, good evening would-be and should-be listeners. In this, the very first episode of Spicy Chicken Sandwich, it's game night, and Vink subjects Nate and Crate to the horrors and improv in a rousing game of Stand Your Ground. The fiercer the opinion, the better. Tune in for hateful snakes, water sports, and more.
That is a very in-depth description.
I love these in-depth descriptions.
They're fun, but they didn't get the job done, unfortunately.
Yeah, I imagine no one read those besides us.
Aiden, you said that this episode sucks. Why?
Rampant audio issues. And also, I was still figuring out his Audacity, so, like, I didn't know the truncate silence feature yet. I left a lot of dead pauses in, and also there was a lot of fidgeting and stuff that doesn't lend itself to a good listening experience.
I re-listened to it not super long ago, and there was a few episodes into the podcast, you sat the both of us down, and you were like,
Okay, boys, you need to stop saying anyway.
Right, yeah.
That episode, I think like 30% of the dialogue is just us saying anyway, and it is insufferable.
You might not know if you're a newer adopter because I started cutting most of the anyways because I cannot stand them.
It is just a thing I say. Like
All of us say it. And
Yeah,
it's insufferable.
whenever there's an empty space, I just say anyway.
I can take the empty space out.
We've gotten good at curbing it even despite that, but yeah, that...
No, we haven't. I just got good at cutting it out.
Oh god, that's awful to think about.
Jeez.
But not great on re-listen. I actually liked the session. I think...
Yeah,
I
it's
love
a
the
good session. It was fun to do.
And this was when we were like at the apartment too.
Yeah, very much guerrilla filmmaking on our part. Definitely shows. It's not public anymore, but it is unlisted if you want to subject yourself to it. And don't.
Yeah, it's
Episode 2. Yeah, also, if we're going to do all 30 episodes, we got to speed this up.
I mean, yeah.
I'm getting hungry again.
Number 2 was Alpha Beta Sizers, released on February 22nd. The description is, salutations would-be and should-be listeners. Grab your pad, paper, and an apple for your teacher's desk because Nate is coming in hot and heavy with an arousing game of Alpha Beta Sizers for Vink and Crate to squabble over. Tune in for Hinduism, loincloths, and more. I remember us doing that one, and I'm just like, why do we have pieces of paper for a podcast?
Yeah, it wound up turning out better than I expected in the
Oh,
end.
yeah.
I think that episode is kind of underloved.
Way better than episode 1.
Yeah, it might not hit the same highs, but it's at least listenable.
That would be an okay episode 1, really, I
Yeah,
think.
and it's since become that.
Yeah.
Also, this is going to take forever at this rate, because we are at, 40 minutes?
I said that this was going to be a long episode, so...
Can I propose a revision, if that's all right?
What?
How about you give us each of the 5 episodes, and then we debate which is the best one of the set.
Interesting, okay.
That'll speed this up considerably.
Okay. Yeah, I can definitely do that. Third one is You Don't Say, which is March 1st.
Okay.
The description is, Aloha, audiophiles. Vink has a secret little game in mind today, but only one contestant knows what it is.
I know where my vote's going.
If Carter can trick Nate into saying the secret word, then and only then will he bring home the gold. Also, lots of embarrassing stories. Tune in for naughty gifts, dirty diapers, and more.
I will say that Stinger is the strongest of the 3.
Yeah, that's a pretty good one.
that description has don't mind if I do energy. It's a
Yeah.
secret little game.
I've got a secret little game for you.
Oh god, that was the one that was racked where I lost the audio and then I found it again.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and then you had to,
the
compile
audio,
it all.
so the audio kind of sucks. Continued the going streak of all the episodes I hosted having terrible audio for a considerable amount of time.
And I believe that was also during the Super Bowl as well. That was like a one-time...
right after the Super Bowl.
All right, so number 4 is Our Druggy Diatribe. This is my first episode, March 8th. The description is, Aloha, audiophiles. Today, Carter asks Vink and Nanobot with arguing for and against the usage for various substances. Vink recounts a story involving bleeding out live spiders, and Nate explains why alcohol poisoning is actually a good thing. Tune in for hellish screaming, backed up toilets, and more.
I dig that episode a lot.
I think that's like one of my favorite ones, and it's...
There's a good blend of actual deep discussion and then just unhinged back and forth.
Yeah, it's definitely a good progenitor for what would become the group dynamic.
Yeah, I absolutely
Where the
agree.
host is trying to do a thing and the other two are just trying to derail it.
There are a couple of moments where Carter's like, okay, guys, and we're both just laughing our asses off.
Payout.
Yeah.
And now for number 5.
Number 5 is Mad Gab Stories and Trivia, which was released on March 15th. The description is, Aloha, audiophiles. On this potpourri-like episode, Nate hosts a rousing discussion about our shared college experience, intercut with games and friendship tests that push Vink and Carter to their limits. Tune in for moaning, stripping, and mutiny.
That's a pretty good stinger, too.
I'm wondering, who are you going to let pick first? Because I think that episode is the clear front runner.
Oh, really?
If you average out all of our rankings on that tier list, Doc, I think that one comes out on top by far.
Yeah.
That was a good one, yeah. And along with that, the audio was, like, really good.
Yeah,
so.
it's got the best audio for a long time, because I just managed to get Audacity right and then forget how I did it. That's the futon story.
Yeah. We were all warmed up and just decided to dump our best anecdotes in there.
Yeah, we've tried to recapture the Mad Cat episode so many times at this point.
Yeah, that's probably, like, one of the big ones for me.
You know what? You can have it, because I have an argument against it.
I'll take it if that's what we're doing.
I'll take Alphabeticizer. Alphabeticizers.
Okay.
Sweet. Why?
Am I going first?
Yeah, you go first.
Yes.
Okay, well, the thing with Mad Gab Stories and Trivia is that it has been clipped for its best story. The Futon story exists as a separate video on the channel, and whenever I'm like, I want to listen to an episode, I just listen to the clip, because that's in my opinion, that's the best part. Because it's me and Carter collaborating on a story that I think is just told in such an angry, hilarious way that, like, the rest of the episode, by comparison, suffers for me.
Interesting.
Like, its high is so high, the rest just kind of feels like more run-of-the-mill. Alphabeticize, I think, it's just fun all the way through. The edits in that one are also, they carry it. Jeopardy music and the ticking clock, just, you can tell that we cut a lot out. It's like, all right, 5 minutes, go! And then it's like 30 seconds of ticking clock. And I just think that's funny. I also think that it's a solid first episode. I'm much more proud of it than our actual first.
Okay. You make a good point about the consistency, because yes, there are definitely peaks in Mad Gab Stories and Trivia.
Mm-hmm.
But I think if I were to bring forth any issue about Alphabeticizers, I just don't think the game is very interesting. Our banter throughout is good. I think we made it work, but that's my sticking point with it, probably because I was the one hosting. But I think Mad Gab Stories and Trivia, it's just like a very free form. We showcased our storytelling skills very nicely. I think even though the Futon story is the most important part,
yeah, the capstone.
Like I think the other stories are still really entertaining. Like the one about Carter's stripping. I love the moment where all three of us realize that we disagree on what happened.
Oh, man.
It is very Abbott and Costello, I will give it that.
Yeah, there's just you told me to strip. No, you said that. What? No, I said that. You said that?
Yeah.
It's fucking hilarious. I don't have a real concrete argument besides I just think it's more entertaining.
Head in my hands feeling of like, oh god, I'm gonna have to cut out so much back and forth to make this into something that actually makes narrative sense.
Yeah, there is also that. You have a different perspective because you heard all of the raw audio and I didn't.
Yeah, that was like an hour 20 session that I cut down to like, what, 45?
Yeah.
That's one of the longer butcherings. All right, who's talking was better?
I mean, sorry, I wasn't really thinking about that. I was gonna be like, oh, hey guys, you all are winners. I mean, they're all pretty good episodes. But I guess, Aiden, your argument was like concrete, so I guess you get the win.
Don't feel like I deserve based on my opinion, but sure, we'll take it.
Sweet.
Okay, now we have the original buffalo sauce.
Original buffalo. So this will be a buffalo chicken sandwich.
This is so all over the place.
Yeah, I don't know what this is going to cut into.
Oh, is it thick in there? Oh, no.
Oh, it's chunky.
It's a thick boy.
Is it supposed to be chunky?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, that's a gooey.
That's a buffalo.
That's a gooey sauce.
Let's see what Aiden's cuts look like.
One smaller than the rest.
I guess I'll pick a big one because I don't like buffalo and I'll suffer.
Oh, these are getting cold.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this is going to be fucking nasty.
Yum.
I made the mistake of having dinner right before this. Yeah, I'm not a big buffalo guy either, honestly.
Oh, I love it. And I think that's a character flaw, but I do love it.
All right, guys. Cheers.
Cheers. Put up the image.
Cheers.
So much of your sandwich just fell on the other sandwiches.
Oh, no.
That bite was so feral.
That sucks. That does not taste good.
Yeah, that tastes like coom.
Yeah, as a Buffalo Defender, that tastes like ass.
Thanks, Hot Ones.
It does have a bit more of a kick to it.
But it feels like lime more than spice.
Yeah, nothing unmanageable here.
Okay, it's growing on me.
It's grown up. Actually, it's pretty good. Shit.
All right, I'll toss the rest.
Fair.
Yeah, this is delicious. I don't know what I'm picking. Not as good as the first one, but that is not actually that bad.
All right, guys.
All right.
Here's the one episode that I don't like, so if you guys pick it, or the next couple of episodes, is Mutiny, featuring Nico. This was released on March 29th, and the description is, Aloha, audiophiles. Wow, I can't speak.
You can probably skip that first sentence for each of them.
Special guest Nico joins the fray today, and that's all it takes for Carter to lose all control of the episode. Plus an X-Force somehow. Tune in for... Whoops. Tune in for Whoops, the Swear Jar, and a journey to the center of the girth.
Yeah, for those without context, we restart the episode 4 times.
And I decided to count each one as its own episode in the canon, so the next episode is episode 10.
Jesus.
It's 11, you Neanderthal.
I'm still holding to that, even though all it's done is complicate things on my end.
I will say, I am kind of glad that you guys did that, because us just randomly talking about no no topic while trying to control our swears was like not a good idea.
I think that there's potential with that idea, but it needs some more structure.
Yeah,
We learned that more solidly in a later episode we'll get to eventually.
Once we got two talking in that one, it was really funny, but the audio kind of sucked dick.
we were on the road trip.
Yeah, we were.
And I was sick.
And Nate hadn't slept.
Yeah.
Yep.
And we were all just sitting in an Alcoholics Anonymous circle around the mic stuck to a banister.
Yeah.
So
We were just sitting in somebody's basement and being like, all right, here we go.
the first couple were all guerrilla filmmaking.
Without a doubt.
All right, number 2, or well, I guess fucking whatever episode.
Forget it, just read it.
Fuck. This episode is With Great Power, April 12th. This is out of the 5. This is probably my favorite.
Oh yeah, the one he hosts is his favorite again.
Yeah, this
Well,
is
he hosted parts of Mutiny.
Yeah, I hosted parts of Mutiny. All right, the description is Carter takes the boys through history and examines the deepest trenches of greed, wrath, and power. Tune in for stink bugs, Schrodinger's fart, and a terrifying hailstorm.
My God, he can't read.
Sorry, it's so spicy.
I think the awkward energy around the first half is actually really funny, but I think that it switched like just before it got old.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
It's not bad at all.
It's kind of a better version of Mutiny.
Talking about like evil people in the past is not going to cut at.
That was a dog shit topic. I'm really glad.
He said he came up with it the morning of, and the other two he was like really proud of, and then they vanished to time, so...
Yeah, I totally don't remember that.
That's the one I listened to most recently, actually.
Aiden won that one, and you made the podcast episode, Are You Smarter Than a YouTuber? Which was released April 26th. Everybody's like,
What's the description?
The description is, Vink has been a YouTuber for many long years, and Nate and Carter have witnessed and participated in, but how well do they know the history? Tune in for a quiz, Bionicle, and Buried Secrets.
Good topic.
Dog shit audio quality.
Unlistenable.
Unlistenable.
Jeez.
I think the episode is actually pretty funny if you can look past the audio, but it is impossible to.
Yeah, if you listen with headphones, that's a guaranteed headache for the next 2 days.
Yeah, it is unlistenable. I was so upset. I was so mad. I should have just abandoned it and redone the episode, but we didn't, so...
I mean, who knows? Maybe this episode will be unlistenable. Hopefully not.
For my money, Stand Your Ground is still the worst episode, but that one is close just because you can't listen to it.
Yeah.
The next one is Don't Lose the Flow, May 10th. Probably one of the worst ones I've participated in.
This one's a banger. God, this one was so fun to edit.
All right, the description is Naked Sublime this time, as the other two rhyme so poorly, it should be a crime on primetime television.
That sucks.
There's such a good moment at the start where it's don't lose the flow, and you two are like, oh, rap game extraordinaire.
Oh, no! Oh, no! I love the continuing arc of, like, me trying to get Carter to commit to the bit and him refusing.
I felt really, like, shy during that episode.
I know, and it's so fucking funny.
It's so organic somehow.
Like, I got really accustomed to the truncated silence feature, which basically takes dead air and takes it out. But I expressly did not use it. I expressly did not use it for this episode because I wanted all of the awkward pauses in between each line when we rehearsed our rhymes. Like, I just put us in, like, a giant, completely empty building just talking to ourselves.
Yeah, it is.
And it ups the awkwardness through the ceiling, and I'm really proud of that.
So uncomfortable.
It's so fucking funny.
The last one of our three is Protein-Packed Poetry on May 24th. Description is, Carter posits powerful prose, and Aiden talks about his sweaty balls. Tune in for concerts, protein bars, and Aiden's horrible vacation. We have Mutiny, With Great Power, Are You Smarter Than a YouTuber, Don't Lose the Flow, and Protein-Packed Poetry. What are you guys' picks?
I want protein-packed poetry.
Okay, I'll give you that. It's definitely between Don't Lose the Flow and With Great Power.
Yeah.
They're both really awkward episodes.
I have a favorite between the two.
I'll go with Don't Lose the Flow because I did a storytelling one.
That's my pick.
All right, give me your arguments, my dudes.
Okay, protein-packed poetry. Carter had us write poetry about disgusting protein bars, but it was a pretty short game, and that happened to work out great because I had just gotten back from the worst vacation of my entire life. It was a 25-minute story broken up into 3 acts in between each round of writing poetry, and I just think the back and forth flow of that, it just had a really nice energy to it. It was like 5 minutes of this, 5 minutes of that, going back and forth, and just, they're funny for such different reasons, and I think that is the format I want to replicate in future episodes. I think that if we want to have a voice as a podcast, we should look to that that episode for the way we do things. And I think that's kind of why Mad Gift Stories and Trivia works.
All right, Nate.
So Don't Lose the Flow is a really good episode.
Yeah, it's really good.
Because it's fucking awkward.
Yeah.
It's fucking awkward,
Because
man.
what is this podcast all about? Taking what you're given and running with it.
Mhm.
I mean, Carter didn't even have this game planned. You know, we just made that shit up on the fly. That's what Don't Lose the Flow is all about. It embodies the vibe of the podcast perfectly. Carter gets like a whole ass character arc where he has to
there is a nice sub-narrative to go with it.
overcome his fear, and he does win the episode in the end, which was probably unfair of me.
It started to handle the precedent.
Oh, man.
I think it also serves as just a great template for what an SCS episode should be.
Yeah, they're both very good.
Well, you know, those are pretty good episodes. I'm not picking a winner for that one, though. So, yeah.
What was the point of that?
Next time I will pick a winner.
All right, it's a draw.
It is a draw, yes.
Guys, this sucks. You want to heat this guy up while I get the hot sauce open?
Oh, yeah.
All right, this is Los Calientes Rojo. It's just 5 out of 10 on the heat scale. Is it going to have, like, what, a Latin vibe?
Supposedly.
I like Louisiana hot sauce. I think that's one of the better hot sauce brands. I wonder if that's where they're going to pull from. Might have, like, a Cajun-style bayou thing going on.
Yeah,
This should be a step up. This should be a little over twice as bad as the last one.
I would hope so.
Ooh, this one has, like, floaties in it.
Ooh, it's floating.
These sandwiches look grosser now. What the fuck? This is huge.
Okay.
Yeah, this one's a little squishy. I'll take the one that looks jaundiced, because I fucked up.
In terms of spiciness, I am a pussy, so I might...
Yeah, I don't know why you did this willingly.
Because it's spicy chicken sandwich. I felt like it was
guess.
appropriate for it. Don't eat it. We gotta clink.
Oh, you're right.
Clink.
Throw up that image again.
It's a good one.
Ooh, it's creeping.
Ooh, that's a delayed burn.
Yeah. It's not bad.
I'm not really about this one.
It's got something.
Nuh-uh. Yeah,
Alright, I think that's enough of that.
I like that one. I think that's my second favorite one so far.
That one's trailing, and that's by a pretty significant margin for me.
Oh. Well, the next one is like the same thing, but it's green, so...
Green peppers tend to have better flavor.
All right, we're starting part 3 with a juicy one today. The Newlywed Game.
The first one we did distanced, right?
I believe so, yes. June 7th was when it was released, and the description is, Aiden puts Carter and Nate on the spot to celebrate their canonical honeymoon.
Canonical.
Oh my god.
Sorry, the
Spiciness.
canonical honeymoon. Guys, you guys are going to be learning about something today. I can't speak for shit, so...
Yeah, today.
Today,
That's the
just-
first time it's been evident on this entire podcast.
What?
Tune in for remote casting, cats, and the fart tier list.
Mediocre episode.
Yeah, I think of the episodes content-wise, this one's the most impotent.
There's nothing horribly wrong with it. It's just kind of boring.
Yeah, the game just kind of falls on its face because you guys don't know each other.
Fills out the catalog but doesn't do much else.
Yeah, it's a solid skipper if you're wanting to look up the Pantheon.
Man, the next one, another juicy one, is video game bracketeering on June 21st. The description is, Carter and Nate jointly force Aiden's favorite games into bouts of organized combat. Tune in for medical stories, circus woes, and more.
I feel exactly the same about this one.
Yeah.
I think it's a little better, but it's not great.
I remember, like, in the sunroom, Nate was just laying on his back. We're just trying to come up with ideas because Aiden made both of us the hosts.
Yeah,
Or
joint
just
host.
like,
Yeah, I liked the prep. I don't think the actual episode was anything special.
yeah, like the prep was super cool.
I think that a bracket could be fun if, like, one person is forced to take option 1 every time, one person is forced to take option 2 every time, and then we had to debate.
Ooh.
I think that could be a good episode.
I think
That could be.
debates are tried and true.
Yeah, but,
Not controversial.
Fair. All right, number 3. There's an imposter, AI Among Us. July 5th. The description goes, Aiden uses Chat GPT to answer some of life's most burning questions. Can Carter and Nate tell Man from Machine? Tune in for frog trivia, sad albums, and hating Ark Survival Evolved. I like this one.
that's a good stinger, too.
I like that episode.
Yeah, that's a really good one. I think I fucked up the balance a little bit. It's very high in the treble, but other than that, it's pretty good. I fixed it on Spotify if you're a Spotify listener.
For some reason, whenever we do AI stuff, I'm always the winner.
Yeah, you're really good at it. I think you just know how I write questions.
Maybe. That might be it. Well, Nate did it too, and I was like way ahead, so I guess. Whatever.
He was copying me.
This one is actually a real juicy one. Stupid life hacks. Yeah, July 19th. The description is, Carter calls upon the boys' improv skills and tasks them to hack the very greatest of scenarios. Tune in for dental stories, Poseidon, and our cat being a jerk.
This is stand your ground but good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The first of many redux, isn't in the recent episodes.
I do think that is one of the strongest episodes of the whole cast.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I like this one. I was really interested as to what you guys were going to do.
It is such a fun balance between, like, should we try to be practical or should we try to out-insane each other? And I feel like on this episode, we just let the ids run wild without
Yeah, the last one out of the 5 is Nate's episode. This one is The Ugly Duckling. The description is, Nate dispenses trivia with a twist. Aiden and Carter have to answer wrong to win. Tune in for tornadoes, scat, and lots of angry ranting.
This was maybe, session-wise, the worst episode.
Yeah, this session was plagued with issues. It was 2 hours of recording, and in the middle of that, a tornado rolled through town where I was, so we had to hunker in the basement for an hour and a half. So, that was about a 4-hour day for us. But overall, I think the episode actually turned out really good.
It turned out very interesting.
Nate doesn't like it as much as I do. I think it's a very good episode. I wouldn't put it on par with, like, the top in this set, but I do think that it is pretty close to, like, certified banger status.
It's good. It's just good.
It's a good one.
I like the gimmick a lot because of how much confusion it causes.
I remember one question where it, like, really fucked us up.
Yeah, every time I listen to the episode, I fall in the same mental trappings and I get just as lost as I did when I filmed it.
Alright, so the 5 this time is the Newlywed Game, video game bracketeering, there's an imposter AI Among Us, that's really hard to say, stupid life hacks, and The Ugly Duckling.
I'll go with stupid life hacks.
Yeah, I figured you'd say that. I'm gonna go with AI Among Us.
Okay.
Nate, start us off. Why stupid life hacks?
So, stupid life hacks. It's, as we said, it's arguably the best improv game or improv session that we've done on the podcast so far.
It's up there for sure.
Carter did a good job coming up with scenarios, and I think both of us just really fired on all cylinders. I think the 3 of us just at the top of our game in that episode. There's some episodes that are good, but one person definitely gets a lot more in than the other two. Like in Protein Pack Poetry, for example. It's good game and good episode, but you were definitely the center of attention there. I think with Stupid Life Hacks, that's the 3 of us all working together perfectly.
Yeah, Carter plays a good straight man in that episode, I think. As far as AI Among Us goes, that was my first hosting where I think the episode went according to plan.
Yeah.
That was my 5th hosting, and the first 4 times I hosted, there was...
I didn't edit that in. The audio decided to just fuck off while I was complimenting the audio on my episode. And I just thought you should know that.
And while the treble on that episode is still kind of high, it made a pretty fun episode. Just AI stuff is always going to be funny to me. I play Game Master, and I think it's just a really fun role to inhabit, and it's fun watching you guys squabble over, the most inane bullshit I could think of at 2 a.m. one night.
Jeez.
I can agree. That it's also a very strong intro in that one.
Is that the frog fucking one?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the frog fucking one, yeah.
So
also,
true.
Of the sets you posited so far, save for maybe the first one, this is the weakest set.
Yeah, this is the weakest set so far, but Stupid Life Hacks is really up there, so I'm giving it to that.
Okay.
I really like Stupid Life Hacks a whole lot.
I remember actually we talked about it a little bit after the episode came out. You felt like really bad about it at first.
Yeah, I remember that.
I did, yeah. Well, yeah, because I was like, I don't know if this went well.
After the episode ended, I talked to Nate and I was like, this is going to be so fucking good.
It didn't really go the way that it intended to, but that was a good thing. I kind of wanted you guys to be more realistic about it, but the fact that you guys went to the id, damn.
Just solid goofy status all around.
All right, we are through 15 of them.
All right.
We got another hot sauce, baby.
We are ramping up here.
We are the little ramping.
All right, this is Los Calientes Verde. Also a 5 out of 10 on the spice scale.
If this one is tasty, it'll get us feeling real good.
Yeah.
You can tell this bun was microwaved. It is stiff as a brick.
Oh, is it?
That's like a movie theater hot dog.
Ooh, it's got chunkies in it. And where's the oh yeah.
Yeah, it's in the knife block.
Was that why you brought the extra patty for a knife block, or was that just cuz?
That was cuz I was thinking, we're gonna eat the 5, and nobody wants to eat the 1 that was in a hat.
Honestly, that's a much better point than mine was.
Yeah,
so.
good foresight.
But you guys using it as like a knife block does make me happy that it has some more use.
Ooh,
that
smells so. It smells like Chipotle.
This one's got some sass
Oh,
to
this
it.
smells so fucking good. Okay, hang on.
Okay, hang on. Let me let the audience smell that.
Hang on.
Get a whiff of that.
What does it smell like?
There you go. Just get all up in that.
Let us clank like men.
All right.
Clink.
Put up the phony.
Put up the photo. Put it up.
Oh, that's delightful.
Well, you left so hard at that.
Oh, that's so good. I think the buffalo is still the hottest, actually, of this set.
Yeah, this is not hot.
Oh, it's a long burn too. Okay.
This one tastes so fucking good. This is on par with the first one.
Yeah.
This is a good purchase.
This is pleasant.
Yeah.
It's going to be a huge fucking leap with that last one.
Oh, man.
This needs to be on like a burrito or something. It has a very like Mexican, Latin kind of feel.
Yeah, you can put it with the slow cooker stuff that I got going on.
Didn't
right
you say
now.
Korean?
Yeah, it's a Korean meat. I mix like soy sauce, some rice oil.
That's not going to mix with soy sauce.
Well, that's what it's rice vinegar. Sorry, rice vinegar. I believe it's vinegar. It's whatever the fuck it is. I don't.
Look, there are Asian hot sauces, and that isn't one.
I don't know.
There's a reason that their region matters. Excuse me. A bun got stuck to the roof of my mouth, and I had to get rid of it.
My tooth chipped. Damn it.
Ah, fuck. The reason our hot sauces taste different regionally is because they're meant to round out the flavor profile of the food they're meant to go on.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, they probably don't.
It's also why Tabasco does not belong on wings. It belongs in like steak sauce and stuff.
Oh yeah, there's like a little demon tickling my tongue right now.
There's a demon.
Yeah, this one's feisty. I like it.
And then we're just gonna jump right into Apollo after the 5.
Yeah, this is gonna suck.
Oh, yeah.
Next set.
First one in this set is actually the last episode that I did, which is Fear. August 16th.
God, that sucks for you.
August 16th. That was more than 6 months
It
ago.
is the end of January when you're hearing this. That is
Yep.
a long time.
Yep.
Sorry.
Carter delves far into Nate and Vinc's minds to uncover their deepest fears. Tune in for mascots, I'm not reading that.
Irreverent?
Irreverence. Yeah, that word. And Vinc's mysterious disappearance.
That description is one of the weaker ones.
I can't read that.
Not just because of Carter's reading level.
Yeah.
That's a pretty decent episode. It's not one of the strongest, but
I don't love it.
It kind of. I think it has its place.
I think some things going on for it.
My audio is fucked up in that one.
That's
Really?
true. I think. I forget.
And I remember I interjected a story because I told it bad live in the story.
Yeah, I don't.
And then I forgot to fix the treble, and so it sounds like actual ass cancer.
What was wrong with your original telling?
I think I mentioned it, and then I got distracted, and then never finished the story.
Oh, got it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And it wasn't in a way where it's like, oh, we'll tell that someday. It was more just like, so yeah, then anyway, after that... And then we just moved on.
What a mess.
Jesus.
Yeah, I don't like that episode.
I don't think it's awful. I'm probably not going to pick it, though.
All right, number 2, our villain arc. August 30th. Is this
My
the
return to the house.
Is this the most listened to?
Yes.
Yeah,
it's
the
got like
most
80 views now.
Description is, Nate takes it upon himself to establish a podcast lore and crown its arch nemesis. Tune in for toxic gas, plane crashes, and Bubbles the pig. Bubbles the pig, man.
Another improv fuckfest.
I felt very good about that episode when we made it.
I think that's what Life Hacks was missing for me, at least, was that there wasn't really a through line to any of it.
Fair, yeah. All right, the next one. The next one is this episode fucking sucks.
I'm not gonna lie, I think I'm gonna take that one.
September 27th. And the description is, seriously, it fucking sucks. Don't listen to it.
There's no stinger even. It's just, that's it.
That's literally it. That's literally it.
Yeah, it's a disaster in almost every way.
It's so fucking funny, though. Oh my god, it's so funny.
I think it lasted 20 minutes.
Yeah, it's
and
a
we're-
24-minute episode.
Oh my god.
We debated on scrapping it, and I'm so glad I didn't.
The fact that it exists, I think, is great.
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing like it in the
Yeah,
catalog.
what a great episode. Let's never do it again.
Yes. Every single episode after this one, I love how it's like, play bingo with us on the bottom.
Yeah,
so you had the bingo cards
Yeah,
there.
the bingo is around if you want it.
The bingo is around.
Yeah.
The last one is the actual episode from that day, and that was Forgotten Memories from October 11th. I remember us like taking a 1 hour break and being like, all right, let's get back into it.
It was recorded right after.
Yeah. The description is, Vink tries to forget the last episode by addressing some loose threads from the good ones.
That's a really good tagline.
Tune in for Thighs of Bats and Poop Fartus Diarrheus Rumbuntus Esquire.
What a stupid bit.
Jesus. I love that episode. That was a good one.
That's a pretty good one.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I tricked you with an audio test that ended up being the actual
Yeah.
point delivering part of the round.
And I don't remember that stuff, so...
Yeah, that was kind of the point, is that you guys wouldn't remember.
So that's all the 5. After this, we will have to have that hot sauce. us. So it's Fear, Our Villain Arc, Ultimate Movie Trivia. This episode fucking sucks.
You missed Ultimate Movie Trivia.
You didn't read that.
Yeah, you missed it.
Oh shit, I did. All
I
right.
thought that was 4.
This fucking guy, I swear to God.
All right, Ultimate Movie Trivia. Let's talk about that a little bit. September 13th. I guess I was really excited for this episode fucking sucks. So, the description for this one is Vink, our resident film bro, administers a 4-part cinema quiz that doesn't end as planned. Tune in for noodles, Applebee's, and games that definitely aren't rigged.
This is in the running for my favorite episode.
Really?
I would agree with that. I think it's really fun all the way through.
God, it's so...
Compelling game, hilarious arcs for all of the characters, and the ending sucks so much ass. And it's crowns the triple host that resulted in the shit show that was the next episode.
Gotcha, yeah.
I think like the one weakness of that one is that Carter doesn't really get to say anything of substance, but just to
Yeah.
When you do open your mouth, it's always comedy gold.
absolutely.
Yeah, all killer, no filler from you.
Yeah, I just
man.
remember you making that. I'm just like...
I mean, that's the clear front-runner, but
Yeah.
We have Fear, Our Villain Arc, Ultimate Movie Trivia, This Episode Fucking Sucks, and Forgotten Memories.
I guess I'll take fucking sucks.
Okay, I'll go Ultimate Movie Trivia.
Alright, Nate went first last time, so Aiden, give me your argument.
Okay, I will lay my cards on the table. I do think that I should have cut the last 2 minutes of that episode. But I think the preceding 22 minutes are the single funniest run we have ever had on the whole show. I think that it is just miscommunication after miscommunication after stickling an example of bullshit after stickling example of bullshit. We are at each other's throats. We are screaming at each other. And it is so goddamn funny. I love it. It is such a shit show. The only episode that, because I did them all, right? I spent like hours on each one. It's the only one that still consistently makes me burst out laughing like 5 or 6 times while I'm listening to it. Like, the ending, I will admit, sucks ass. I should have cut it. But the preceding bit is fantastic. I am so proud of it, and I hope we never replicate it.
Jeez.
I think for Ultimate Movie Trivia, it's just a great example of all the gears being totally oiled up and moving.
Yeah, I finally had a good game.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
probably the best put together game we've had on the podcast. Carter gets shat on for the whole game and then robs me at the end.
Yeah, refuses
like,
help until it counts.
It's like he gets shat on the whole time, but I can't help but still be invested in the game just because it's like I just love the way it's put together.
And it's funny because this is not the only one that I've gotten shit on.
Yeah, you've had some pretty shit luck recently.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
That's like that was the genesis of him getting shat on in game shows, and I still think it's the best example.
Yeah.
Super true. Well, yeah, I did get shit on, so I'm giving this episode fucking sucks the win.
Yeah,
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've just been picking my favorites. Maybe I should be more strategic about it.
I'm not excited for this. This is the part that I did not.
Yeah, this
wanna
is the
do.
last stab Apollo.
Don't coat the entire sandwich with it,
Everyone gets their portion.
because if you put the entire thing, and I'm gonna die.
Ooh, you hear that little hiss?
Yeah, this is a big step up. When was the last time we ate this?
May of last year.
It's been a hot minute. I think I vowed I wasn't going to do this again. Oh, that's disgusting. It's like finger paint.
Don't finger the hot sauce.
You have to paint by numbers on this fucking thing.
Yeah, just coat it. A
Oh,
little
that's
bit.
gross.
It's like somebody shat on the chicken sandwich.
It's gonna taste about as good.
I hope I'm better at this now because I was actually screaming last time I ate this.
Ooh. Oh, it's on the roof. Ow. Oh, no!
This one was not that bad compared to Da Bomb. This was sure, it fucking sucked, but it wasn't as bad as Da Bomb.
I went and had it vanilla without having to bomb first, and I think the bomb actually shut off on my taste buds the first time because this was a lot worse.
Oh no. Yeah, I don't have
At
the
least
bomb that shut off my taste buds anymore. Oh no.
I'll take a big juicy bite, but yeah, that's probably going to be it.
Well, I don't want to get shown up by Nathaniel. I'll go where you go, man.
I'm gonna eat the whole thing. I'll eat the whole thing. Oh, you're eating the whole thing. Well, I'm gonna eat the whole thing.
Is that enough, you think?
I think you put too much.
I guess compared to the jump we're making, it'll probably be a fair enough transition.
God.
That's right.
Also, no touching your face from here on out.
Correct.
Here you go, sir. Other sir?
Fuck my life. How do I keep ending up in this situation?
Hi. Hey, no, don't eat it yet.
I'm sniffing.
Oh god, that smells like death.
All right, boys, let's clink it.
Clank it.
If I can't speak after this, I guess you guys win.
Okay, let's go.
Here we go.
Oh, yep.
Here it comes.
Oh, God. See, it doesn't dance on your tongue. It just makes your body all warm, and it feels like shit.
God. Oh, why?
Oh, now I feel it on my tongue. No.
It feels like my mouth is being enveloped with toxic gas. Like it's got this pillowy cloud of just spreading.
Ow.
That's not so bad,
Mm-hmm.
but that's not pleasant. Oh, Nate.
Ow.
You can tell it's hot because my eardrums are vibrating.
Oh my god, so much saliva. My tongue is crying.
You actually ate the whole thing. God. Maybe your tolerance is just higher.
That could be. Also, I just itched my nose and I regret it.
I'm breathing like a drunk motherfucker.
Yeah, you are suffering right now.
Ow.
You are struggle bussing.
Thanks, man.
Oh, thanks, man. That's just something that our friend Tristan says a lot.
Alright, I think I'm good now.
What's our last few?
Oh boy. Here we go, guys.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
No, I'm not ready yet. Okay, this is when Aiden, shortens his things, so...
Yeah.
Thankfully, I don't have to talk that much.
Maybe it's his blessing in disguise.
Oh, God.
Ow.
I need another shot. Can I talk? Maybe.
It's up to you, man.
All right, here we go. So the next one is called The Problem Solvers. October 25th. Most of these are just one-sentence descriptions, so this is the one. Nate picks the brains of his cohorts for real solutions to pertinent contemporary problems.
There's no tune in for?
There's no tune-in.
I guess I stopped doing that at some point. Okay.
Yeah, I know. I fucking miss those.
I should keep doing that.
That's a pretty good episode.
Do you just want the carton?
Yeah, just have the card. I think I'm pretty good for now on.
I think it's a pretty good episode. Pretty good.
I just love how the mood changed. All of us were like, oh yeah, here's my opinion over it. And then we're just like, yeah, it was good.
Yeah. Every time I watch Hot Ones, I'm like, they must give him like a 10-minute break.
They have to, yeah. Like, that's impossible.
Got my mouth hanging open.
And then after that episode, that's when we started doing 3-week podcast episodes.
3-week breaks, yeah. Well, we started before that, but because we had a bonus episode with
oh yes, the bonus, yeah.
Our schedule went to that, but the release schedule didn't until a little while later.
Yeah, so 3 weeks after that, November 8th, was the episode Super Spicy Jeopardy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the description for that is Vink hosts a wild and highly broken version of television's darling trivia juggernaut.
That's one of those episodes where, with a different crowd, it would have been more fun, I think.
That is true, yeah.
Mid.
Before it was audio, this time it's that Carter doesn't know facts.
I don't know anything. This one's probably my favorite out of the 5. This is Nate's picturesque potpourri.
Potpourri.
Why is the T silent? That's stupid.
It's a French word.
Yeah, mister, I took French for 4 years.
Oui, anyway. Nate's picturesque potpourri was released on...
I was corrected to potpourri.
The description of that is Nate extracts stories of wonder, worldview, and wangs from Aiden and Carter.
And wangs.
And wangs. I love that one. That was a really good one. I like the pictures, and I was just like...
The thing is, what I was trying to do with that was Mad Gab Stories and Trivia 2.
Yeah.
I think I say that in the episode.
Yeah, it's the midway between Mad Gab 2 and Forgotten Memories.
This is probably just me being harsh on my own episode, but I think just because it was pre-cooked, I think it kind of just wasn't very interesting.
Really?
There wasn't a lot that you two had to add to it that I wasn't already expecting. There was also a very self-masturbatory segment that you cut out at the end.
Was that? Oh, that was because the heater clicked on and it was really loud.
Oh,
really?
That's probably a good thing then.
Yeah, the episode was running long anyway.
We take the small victories.
All right, the next one was Carter Chooses His Destiny.
Do I have a soft spot or a hard spot for this one? I am not sure.
And just I remember being really invested in this one. Aiden, you introduced it, and I was just...
Yeah, you were deflating continuously the whole time. And the problem with the episode is so fucking obvious in hindsight. 13 rounds is insane.
Yeah.
It should have been 9. But I was just so proud of all my questions I had to have them all asked. That's a host error. That's my bad.
I do like the idea if you did it where it was like that, but you let the person choose how many questions, and it would have to be an odd number.
I should have let you pick.
Yeah. Anyway, the description for that is, in an effort to break Carter's losing streak, Aiden lets him host a special trivia game.
Maybe the episode doesn't hang together on a full listen. Conceptually, it bangs hard.
Yeah, yeah.
I was really proud of the concept. It was the same thing with the video game where I'm this is gonna fucking rock.
Yeah, you curating a game specifically for Carter to win and then him getting shat on again. So funny.
That's so funny.
If I had just picked a different odd number. it would have been a much better episode. Skill issue on my part. I will take the L on that one.
All right, and then the next one, which was the last one, was Festive Face-Off, which was released on January 10th. Nate hosts a musical and belated holiday celebration and rumination.
I forget what changed about the format. We had a discussion about, it was cutting spiced chicken sandwich, and also the limit on the small talk.
Cutting chicken nugget.
Chicken nugget.
Did I say sandwich?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, cutting the entire
fuck the
podcast.
podcast. 1 year.
Salutations.
It's a good one. See you guys. But, yeah, cutting that segment and then letting the episode flowing more naturally just felt really good. It made me very optimistic about where we're heading as a series, I think.
Yeah, I would like us to use that as sort of a base.
Which we seem to be doing right now. I think the small talk episode was pretty fire.
Yeah.
I guess we'll see how it cuts together when I'm actually in the editing room, but
All right.
So that was our set?
That was our set. Nate, are you feeling better?
Marginally.
Cool.
Quite a bit, actually, yeah.
Sweet. All right. So our 5 was The Problem Solvers, Super Spicy Jeopardy, Nate's Picturesque Potpourri.
there you go. Attaboy.
Carter Chooses His Destiny, and Festive Face-Off.
I don't think this is a super strong set, unfortunately.
This is, yeah.
Yeah, these are all B's and C's for me.
I'm going to go with Carter Chooses His Destiny.
Okay.
Yeah? Between Festive Face-Off and Problem Solvers for me.
That's what I was thinking, too.
I'm gonna go Festive Face-Off, I think.
I do think if you win with Festive Face-Off, that'll mean good things for
For the podcast, yeah.
With that being said, I think that you making a game for him and him fucking it up is really funny.
Yeah.
It's like it's a good continuation of a long-running arc of Carter getting pooped on.
Yeah, and it's cool also that he won the next episode, so it wasn't like,
That's like the resolution of the gag.
Yeah. If it went on longer, it would have just felt bad.
There's also the fact that you were salvaging the "Are you smarter than a YouTuber" sort of train.
Sure.
Because it was the questions were about your YouTube channel again, but without shitty audio. That was a good thing for you to do because I do like talking about your YouTube. I think it's really fucking interesting because I haven't met anyone else that runs a YouTube channel. The subject matter is interesting, and I like watching Carter get shat on.
Man, I really love Carter just like dying. That's pretty cool.
You play the Fall Guy real well.
Yeah. I like poking needles into him. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I just like Festive Face-Off. I do think that the direction and the echoes of what might come with this new format is really exciting. I think that's going to lead to a lot more free form and a lot more of the moment. I also think the gag is really funny. I think the idea of an episode about Christmas coming out, we filmed it after Christmas, first of all. And me picking Snow Heyo is really goofy.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
I was proud of the game. I think that's one of the...
That was a good one.
That's one of the tighter ones I did.
There's just a lot of gratification with the way the episode turned out, even if it isn't necessarily the most thrilling listen. And also it's pretty short, which I feel like is always welcome.
I felt like his argument was pretty strong, man.
It was pretty strong. I'm gonna give it to you, Nate.
Okay.
That was like the Carter fucking up saga, and like
that makes me feel good because I was so ashamed of that episode. Just the one choice ruined it.
During it, like I felt like shit, but listening through it, I'm like, oh wow, this is like really funny.
It's got the energy of Don't Lose the Flow, where the entire time your world is crumbling around you, and it's just shrinking into your little shell, and it's so fucking funny.
Yeah. Oh man. Alrighty. Well,
that's 2 and 2, right?
That is 2 and 2, yeah.
Well, thanks for not grading that one round. That was cool of you.
Yeah, you're welcome. I was actually going to not grade it at all and give it to myself, but here's the deal. Because I didn't have a fucking win for like 6 months. But here's what's going to happen.
You hosted the first part of Mutiny, and you walked it out with a win, okay? All I'm going to say about that...
That is true. That is true. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. You guys both got a tie. I want you guys to decide between 2 things. You guys can either give me the win, or you two both host. You guys cannot host individually. You guys both host, or I host next time.
Oh, shit.
You guys fight over it. I don't give a crap. So.
Interesting. I do kind of want to give Carter the win, just in case this episode turns out bad.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Us joint hosting is really interesting, though. We haven't done that yet.
Yeah.
No, and it'd be cool to have a joint that doesn't suck. Sucking well or sucking bad, We've played with both ends of the court there, but...
Here's what I want to do. How about we play rock, paper, scissors, and if we choose the same one, we will joint host.
Ooh.
If we don't, Carter gets it.
I like that. Okay,
all right.
Let's do that. Okay.
All right. 1, 2, 3.
Oh! Ooh.
Okay.
All right, that's
Looks like
me
Carter
then.
gets it.
It is me then. All right.
What a gag.
What a gag. 2 wins in a row. I can't believe it.
I played scissors, Nate played paper for the, for everyone.
A sad day for the joint hosters.
Just 'cause I think it's fun, let's check our wins.
Oh, yeah, it's a recap.
It is alarming how the trends on this chart are very interesting.
Oh, you have Nico combined with it.
Nico did pull one victory in the Mutiny Saga.
Yep.
Yeah, there's the famous dip of mine where I bet a bunch of wins. Coming up in last with only 1 win is Nico.
Damn it.
His 1 episode. I was tied with him for an embarrassingly long time.
That's really funny.
In 3rd place, it's me. I am sitting at a glorious 7 wins. 2nd place, we have Nathaniel with 9 wins.
All right.
1st place, we have Carter with 10.
So even though I haven't hosted for a good 6 months...
Yeah, you dominated the first half of the podcast. there is a while here we get this like nice stair-step effect on this chart where it's like Carter host, not Carter, Carter, not Carter, Carter, not Carter, Carter, not Carter. Where he hosted every other for an unbelievably long time.
Jesus. That's funny. Well, next time I will not give it to myself and I'll give it to one of you two, or maybe give it to you both, depending.
I guess we'll see.
We will see.
Good.
You guys want a loser's speech?
Yeah, a joint loser speech.
Joint loser speech?
Here, let's like try to give it together, okay?
All right.
Well, shit. This is such a load of horse ass. Just a bunch of hairy cow-nuts. I am so angry, and I think I speak for the both of us when I say that we were robbed.
Put that in the new ASMR video.
Winner's speech, host.
I think I've already given it when it came to like
Yeah, I
this
guess you-
game
I
and all
guess you
that.
did.
So that was my victory speech.
Unless you want to give me Rex.
I don't. I mean, do you guys?
Oh, God.
I guess I didn't give my Radiohead update. I listened to, what's it called? Not Hail the Thief. What the fuck is it?
King of Limbs?
King of Limbs. A 5-hour drive here. I listened to 1.5 times. I arrived before I could finish it a second time. And, I gotta be honest, I think it's kind of great. People tend to call that, like, the worst one that isn't, like, Pablo Honey. I thought it was kind of fucking fire. Maybe on repeat listens it won't wow me as much, because a lot of the wow factor was like, oh, the sonic soundscapes are so weird. And I think that maybe once I get used to them, they won't like fuck my brain as hard. But that first listen was kind of potent. I'd give it like a B. It's probably going to depreciate over time though.
I appreciate your honesty.
Jesus. Nate, do you have anything or no?
I'll recommend Scriblio.
Oh, yeah.
We just played that the other day, and it was fucking hilarious.
Yeah, man, I was falling asleep for the last 3 hours of that. But yeah.
If you haven't played in a while, they introduced a game mode called Combination where you can pick 2 words, and that just changed fucking everything.
Yeah, we have a whole new separate like custom list for it. Alternates between like the most impotent words possible, like amazing, and the most depraved shit possible, like deep throating a volleyball.
Or glob of horse shit.
Yeah, there's no consistency, and it has led to some of the most head-scratching moments I've ever experienced.
Yeah, if you have art friends, you've probably already played it, but if it's been a while, go back to it. It's still awesome.
Yeah, go on Discord with friends and give it a shot. It will not disappoint you. I still prefer Gartic Phone, but it's very fun.
Yeah, we should play Gartic Phone.
Yeah, we should. I miss it.
We'll do it on the podcast next time.
No, we will not.
Oh, well.
That is strictly a visual game.
Hey, you did a visual podcast episode.
This is pushing it. I will be upfront about that.
This is pushing.
I wouldn't recommend we do this again.
All right, well,
I guess that's it. Let's get into the outro.
that's gonna do it for us, guys. I hope we did a good job at podcasting, and if we didn't, I guess fuck you. It's been a year. We're still improving. Give us some time, and we'll be the best podcast.
Go to the top of the charts. Joe Rogan, we're coming for your ass.
Distractable, get out of here. I'll make myself an OnlyFans so I can get
Emma
to the
Chamberlain, who?
top.
Bar stool. Well, they're gonna cancel themselves at some point. It'll work itself out.
Trash taste, move out of the way.
Next podcast episode will have less chicken sandwiches, less hot sauce, and maybe a lot more talking. Not that much talking.
Yeah, well, next time might actually be a clip show. Like
Really?
the best skits we've had. I don't know what that's gonna wind up being. It might be half an hour. It might be 3 hours. I guess we'll see what happens.
We could just make that the next episode, and because of
But I enjoy
classes.
podcasting.
Damn it! All right, yeah, we can wait another 3 weeks then. Sweet. All right, what else do I gotta say? I guess goodbye. Bye, guys. I'll see you guys in 3 weeks.
See ya and stuff.
See ya.
Later.
Bye-bye.
See ya.
Happy travels.
Toodaloo.
It's been 2 hours.
Yeah, it's been 2 hours. Get out of my fucking house.
Tally ho.
No, I'm serious. Get out of my house.
Me?
Yeah.
And if I refuse?
I'm calling the police.
What are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do about it? Shit ass. Beard boy.
It's my birthday! I'm turning 21 and everything is great! I'm so excited about this new chapter of my life and I'm sure everything will turn out okay.
Taxes, cardigans, vertical driver's license, washing the dishes, homeowner's insurance.
Oh jeez, if only there was way to get these intrusive thoughts out of my head so I can enjoy my life to the fullest!
Aiden, I have a present for you.
Oh boy, what's in it?
It's spicy chicken sandwich and all of the streaming services with it.
Oh my goodness, give me some examples!
There's YouTube Music, there's YouTube, there's Spotify, and there's more.
Oh my gosh! How can I make the best use out of this gift and keep the voices out of my head?
You can subscribe to Spicy Chicken Sandwich on multiple platforms. Watch the other episodes as well.
I thought you were my intrusive thoughts. I don't know if I should trust you.
Just let it happen. A chair that's shaped like a tree.
No!